Hit work number 4, cash flow diagram. To start tayo sa problem number 1. Mr. W borrowed 2,000 from Mr. Y on June 1, 1928 and 500 on June 1, 1930. Mr. W paid 500 on June 1, 1931, 400 on June 1932, and 700 on June 1, 1933. If money is worth 5% compounded annually, what additional payment should Mr. W pay on June 1, 1936 to discharge all remaining liability? So, dahil compounded annually, mula June 1, 1928 hanggang June 1, 1936, walo lang yung ida-drawing natin na implement. So, papakita natin. So, 0, 1. So, lagay na natin din yung year para papakita lang natin. 028, 1929, 1930, 1931, 1932, 1933, 1934, 1935, and then 1936. So, back tayo sa question. So, Mr. W borrowed 2,000 from Mr. Y on June 1, 1928. So, nakahiram si Mr. W ng 2,000 kay Mr. Y noong June 1, 1928. So, pataas. Ang gagawin nating arrow kasi nanghiram siya. So, ibig sabihin, nagkaroon siya ng pera. Yun, 2,000. Tapos, nahiram ulit siya ng 500 noong June 1, 1930. So, pataas ulit yung arrow natin. Tapos, nagbayad si Mr. W ng 500 noong June 1, 1931. So, pababa na yung arrow natin. Kasi nagbayad siya, naglabas siya ng pera. Tapos, nagbayad ulit siya noong June 1932 ng 400. So, pababa ulit yung arrow. Yan. Tapos, nagbayad ulit siya noong June 1, 1933 ng 700. So, pababa ulit yung arrow natin. Tapos yung tanong, what additional payment should Mr. W pay on June 1, 1936 to discharge all remaining liability? So, yung hinahanap is yung additional payment na babayaran niya sa June 1, 1936. So, ito yung hinahanap. F8 na lang yung ilagay natin. Yan. So, ang gagawin lang natin is, dadalhin natin yung lahat ng nagastos papunta dun sa F8. So, yun. Lagyan natin yung araw papunta dyan. So, ayan. Kunin natin yung given. Yung J natin is 16% or 0.16. Yung M natin is 1 kasi compounded annually. Tapos yung I natin is 0.16. So, para makuha natin yung I, dinivide natin yung J sa M. So, ayan yung kalalabasan, 0.16. Tapos, yung gagamitin nating formula is F equals P1 times 1 plus I raised to N. So, solve na natin. Solve na natin siya. So, F8. So, unahin natin tong 2,000. So, 2,000 times 1 plus yung I natin 0.16. So, bilangin natin kung ilan yung papunta doon. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, raised to 8. Then next, plus, kasi pataas siya. So, plus 500 times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 6. Then, minus, kasi pababa na yung arrow natin. Minus 500 times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 5 minus 400 yan para makita nyo times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 4. Ito na lang sa baba para makita minus 700 times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 3. So, ang kalalabasan niyan, so pag nilagay natin sa calcu yan, ang kalalabasan niya is 1,690.28. So, yun yung sagot sa problem number 1. Then, punta naman tayo sa problem number 3. A man purchases a lot worth 1 million if paid in cash. On installment basis, he paid 200 down payment, 200,000 down payment, 300,000 at the end of the year, and 400,000 at the end of the fourth, and the last payment at the end of the fifth year. If money is worth 16%, what is the worth of the last payment? So, yung lalaki daw, nag-purchase daw siya ng worth 1 million. Tapos, installment basis, he paid 200,000 down payment. So, 100 at the end of the year, 400 at the end of the fourth, and the last payment at the fifth year, if money is worth 60%, what is the worth of the last payment? So, yung idodrawing natin implement dito, end of fifth year, so 5 implement. So, drawing muna natin yung implement niya. 5, 1, so, ayan. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yung pera, yung nagastos niya is, nag-purchase siya ng 1 million. Tapos, he paid 200,000 down payment. So, nag-down din siya ng, so, by araw kasi nag-down payment siya ng 200,000. Then, 300,000 at the end of the year. So, ito yun na yung end natin, yung 1. So, dito natin yung lalagay. Araw pababa siya. 300,000. Then, 400 at the end of the fourth. So, yung fourth year, nag-bayad ulit siya ng 400,000. So, yung tinatanong is, magkano yung, kung magkano yung last payment niya dito sa fifth year. So, ito yung hinahanap natin. F5. So, ayusin muna natin. I-drawing ulit natin siya. So, kaya ako nag-drawing ulit kasi ito yung total na gastos niya, 1 million. Tapos nag-down siya ng 200. So, ima-minus natin yung 200,000 sa 1 million. So, magiging 800,000 na lang siya. Ayusin lang natin. So, ito magiging 800,000 na lang. Tapos ito, ganun pa rin. Ikakopy lang natin. 300,000. Tapos itong 400,000. Tapos ito yung hinahanap. So, ganun lang din ulit dun sa kanina. Yung gagawin natin is dadalhin lang ulit natin yung lahat ng nagastos dito. So, punta tayo dun sa given natin. So, yung J natin is 0.16 kasi 16%. So, yung M natin is 1. Then, yung I natin is 0.16. So, nabanggit ko naman sa kanina sa unang problem kung paano nakuha yung I. I-divide lang natin yung J sa M. Kaya, 0.16. So, yung gagamitin natin formula, yung kanina rin. Yung F equals P times 1 plus I raised to N. So, ganun lang din ulit yung gagawin natin. So, F5 is equals to 800 times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 5. So, pupunta doon 5. Na 800,000. So, minus, kasi pababa yung arrow natin, 300,000 times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 4. Tapos, minus 400,000 times 1 plus 0.16 raised to 1. So, yung magiging sagot dyan is 673,081.52. So, ito yung dapat na babayaran niya sa last payment. So, okay na tayo sa problem number 3. So, punta tayo sa problem number 4. Student plan to deposit 1,500 in a bank now and another 3,000 for the next 2 years. If he plans to withdraw 5,000 3 years after his deposit for the purpose of buying shoes, what will be the amount of money left in the bank 1 year after his withdrawal? Effective rate is 10%. So, drawing muna natin yung implement niya. So, sabi dito, magdi-deposit siya sa bangko ngayon ng 1,500. So, eto yon, pataas. Kasi nag-deposit, ibig sabihin may pera. Magpapasok siya ng pera sa bangko. 1,500. Tapos, magpapasok ulit siya ng 3,000 sa susunod na 2 taon. So, 1, 2. So, dito sa dalawa, magpapasok siya ng 3,000. Then, he plans to withdraw 5,000 3 years after his deposit. So, magdadagdag ka ng another na 3. Kasi, after 3 years. So, pababa yung arrow natin. 5,000. Naglabas siya, kaya pababa. So, for the purpose of buying shoes, what will be the amount of money left in the bank 1 year after his withdrawal effective is 10% effective rate. So, magdadagdag ulit tayo ng isa. So, yun na hinahanap. Magkano yung natira dun sa pera niya. 1 year after niya mag-withdraw. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yung hinahanap natin is F6. So, ganun lang din sa ginagawa natin. Ilalagay ulit natin dito yung lahat ng nagastos. Tapos, kunin ulit natin yung given. So, yung J natin is 10% or 0.10. Tapos, M natin is 1. Then, yung I natin is 0.10. 0.10. So, yung gagamitin nating formula, yun pa rin. Yung F is equals to P times 1 plus I raised to N. So, hanap natin F5. So, 1,500 times 1 plus 0.10 raised to 6 plus 3,000 times 1 plus 0.10 raised to 4 minus 5,000 times 1 plus 0.10 raised to 1. So, yung magiging sagot dyan, pag nilagay natin sa calci is 1,549.64. So, ayan yung perang matitira niya sa bangko after niya mag-withdraw ng 5,000. So, okay na tayo doon sa problem number 4. Problem number 5. A man deposited in his bank account an amount of 550,000. He has an annual allowance expenses of 9,500 and book costs of 3,000 every year. He was an irregular at engineering. At the end of year 6, he broke an equipment in the laboratory and was repaired at a rebuild cost of 22,000. How much will be left at his account at year 9 if money rate is 8% compounded annually? So, yung idodrawing natin implement is 9. Sinahanap yung sa year, yung matitirang pera niya sa account niya sa year 9. So, dahil compounded annually, 9 nga lang. Annually is 1. So, yan. Drawing natin 9. Kasi natin. 4, 6, 7, 8. So, ayan. So, yung lalaki daw, so, lagyan na natin ng number. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, sabi dito, yung lalaki daw, nag-deposit siya sa bank account niya ng amount na 550,000. So, nagpasok siya ng 550,000. And then, he has an annual allowance expenses of 9,500. So, may annual allowance expenses siya na 9,500. So, Maglagay tayo ng arrow dito. So, dahil annually lahat. $9,500. Yan, 9,500. Tapos, and book cost of 3,000 every year. Every 3 years. So, kada 3 taon, may additional siya na gastos para dun sa books niya na 3,000. So, magdadagdag tayo ng 3,000 every 3 years. 3,000. Then yan. 3,000. He was an irregular at engineering at the end of 6th year. He broke an equipment in laboratory and was spread with cost of 22,000. So, nung ika-6th year niya sa engineering, nakabasag siya ng laboratory equipment. Tapos, pinagawa niya yan na nagkakos ng 22,000. So, ayan yung ano natin, yung diagram natin. So, ayusin natin siya para mas madali siyang intindihin. So, yung gagawin natin, ipagpa-plus, itatotal lang natin yung mga expenses niya. Para madali natin siyang ma-compute. So, dito, 550,000. Dito, 9,500. 9,500 dito. Dahil nagdagdag ng 3,000, 9,500 plus 3,000 is equals to 12,500. 9,500. Then dito, pag tinotal mo to, 9,000 plus 3,000 plus 22,000 is equals to 34,500. Then dito, 9,500. 9,500. Then dito sa 9 is 12,500. 12,500. So, ayan na yung pinaka-diagram natin. So, yung given natin is yung J natin 8% or 0.08. Yung M natin dahil annually siya 1. So, yung I natin 0.08 din. Kasi, dinivide yung J sa M kaya 0.08. Then, yung formula na gagamitin natin is, katulad lang dun sa tatlo. F is equal to P times 1 plus I raised to N. So, ang hinanap natin is F. Yung natirang pera sa F9. So, F9. So, dadali natin lahat ng gastos dito sa F9. Yan, sa F9. Lalagay lang natin lahat ng gastos dun. So, ayan. Simula sa 550,000 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 9 minus 9,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 8 minus 9,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 7 minus 12,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 6 minus 9,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 5 minus 9,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 4 minus 34,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 3 is 9,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to minus 9,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 1 minus 12,500 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 0. So, pag kinalki natin yan, ang magiging sagot niya is 941,567.32. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Ayan yung perang matitira sa kanya sa bangko after 9 years. So, yun lang po.